Hello crafters, thank you so much for coming to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here with me. I have been trying to catch up and do some of these pages that are incomplete from Create, Crop at Home 2, and this is the Heirloom collection. And I believe this was maybe close to class 8, and maybe, you know, it's like a title page. So it's very simple, fun, easy to do. It's lots of mitering right here. You can see these lovely ribbons. Oh my gosh, I hope that we're able to buy these. I hope we're able to buy these lovely ribbons that are paper, and you can just cut them around and make a gorgeous, really a gorgeous embellishment. It makes it look so pretty. And then this paper is actually a rose gold. You can kind of barely see a little difference. If I show you real gold, you might be able to see the difference. I need to order some rose gold because that just kind of gives it just a beautiful tint. Here is what I have going on. I love the way this page is sitting, but you know that I have to make it my own thing, my own version. So I have this down with just a little yellow tape because I knew that maybe I was going to be changing this up a little bit. So let me show you. I don't have rose gold anymore. And this part also, I kind of moved it around and changed it a little bit, and we're going to kind of add that later. Okay, so you can see that this is the way this page is laid out. It's very symmetrical. Everything kind of brings your eye to the center, and I love that. I mitered these corners here just a tiny bit to kind of make sure that we can kind of get every little piece looking gorgeous. Of course, you can kind of look at these little flowers here, and you can kind of aim at cutting these gorgeous flowers where you can see them more. It's very detailed. So I want to kind of make this my own, and what I want to do is on this part, I've been playing with the Parisian flowers. Let's see what we are calling these. This gorgeous set, the Tower Eiffel dies. That's what we're calling them. So the Tower Eiffel dies, I wanted to play with that. I want to cut this little piece out. So, and what I'm going to do, because we're going to cover this up, I'm going to put this right here, and I want to get it right in the center. That would be right there. And this does cut the edge, but not the center. So we're going to do this part right there, okay? Now with that, we are able to close this up and run it through the machine. Okay, so now we have, since I don't have any more of this gorgeous rose gold, I now made some rose gold because I'm cutting it out of the frame that was on the inside. So now what I want to do to cover this up is I want to use a little green right here that is actually this same page paper, okay? And I am going to put it right on top of this part. Okay, and then we're going to put this down right into this spot, okay? And then this one is going to go right on top, but only on half of the page. Right there. And then we're going to bring this in, and we're putting glue, double-sided tape, on approximately half of it. And I am using the eyeball method for this. You can get really technical, and you can do it any way you want. I am okay with it being just a little bit off. I'm okay with that. And then I love the rose gold part right here. I'm going to use a little wet glue. Okay. And then I'm bringing this down. You see that? And now we have a combination of these little tiny pink flowers are now coordinating with a little pink in the middle. Of course, possibly we're going to have a picture there, so we're not going to worry about that. And then this loveliness kind of pops out this way, and you get to put more pictures. You can put a picture here. You can put a picture, you know, a little surprise picture right here, because most of it would be covering up. And then you get more spaces here and there to put pictures at. Isn't that just beautiful? I'm kind of contemplating putting a little magnet on this, because I kind of think it might need to hold down. I have two different size magnets. This is a 1/2 inch right here, and this is a 1/4 inch. And I have been trying to use up these 1/4 inch ones because they're a little bit harder to use up. I need to place another order for these lovely magnets. They come from K&J Magnetics. Put one there. See, these are the itty bitty little 1/4 ones, and I am really thinking that I'd like to use these up. So I'm gonna put them right on the edge of where I think I want them at. Plano tape, gift wrapping paper, tape. And then when we flip this over, we're going to do the same thing to this side. You just kind of let it drop and the magnet will find itself. You see that? And then what I like to do is use some double-sided tape. This is the score tape. Okay, so now we're going to kind of move these little pieces of tape strategically where you think that the paper is going to hide and hold on to it. We're going to put a tiny little drop of glue on the top of that little magnet. And maybe 3 is overkill, but you know, I want to make sure it stays put. Hold this little thing down and massage it in so that you're finding that the score tape has attached to. There we go. So that means that the score tape attached, and we can kind of massage this little piece right here. There we go. So now, of course, you know we're gonna have to put a little flower and a little bow right there. Now we have this page that we just put together. Super easy, 12 by 12 paper, a little trim, and then another trim, and then this is a second piece of paper. And we're bringing this one right here to the middle. And then we're gonna put the happily ever after here. But I kind of wanna decorate it with these little Parisian scene first before we do that. So if this is going to sit right here at the bottom somewhere, and then maybe this little thing is gonna sit around here. We're gonna put that right there, okay? And then I think that would be just beautiful right there. Is that not so gorgeous? I love the way the green is sitting there. So let's do that. So we're gonna take off the little strip that is from the extra score tape. We're taking that off. And then on this one, I'm gonna use a little tiny bit of wet glue. Okay, so now we're going to cover up those little magnets just like that. That looks fabulous. And we are mixing the metals. Don't be afraid to mix those metals. Get gold, get silver, get whatever makes you happy. You know, why do we have to do things just because it's whatever? So, okay, so now we have that one there. And then I kind of think I would like to have, I don't know, I think I need a little scenery of some sort here. Okay, so now we're going to glue this one down. And I have used about 2 cardstocks in black. just to kind of make my little Eiffel Tower a little more substantial. And then I did it in gold, and then I used this pink just to kind of get it to blend all in to set the scene. And on my little light, I also have black on the background, and then I did a little tiny bit of the black outline, just a little bit on the outside, just so you can kind of barely see it. And I poked a little hole there so we can see the little black. And we're gonna do our little seat. And now this one I also did in black, just to kind of give it a little more body to it. And there is the beautiful little bistro table that is so iconic for France. And of course we're gonna have a bottle of wine on it because why not? Now I think also we should have a coffee set here, because I remember having coffee in a little bistro just like this. But I am happy with a bottle of wine. I'm not gonna say no to a bottle of wine. Kind of think I like the big bow. Okay, and then we're gonna add our little flowers here and there. Around here we have a little gorgeous gold big bow, because I love to use that as a pull here. So I pull it open and we have these gorgeous little surprises that we can put more stuff in. Makes it super fun to do. I just love the way that looks. And I think we can make one more if we have enough of a pink. We do. Okay, so I want to add a pink to this side, and the best way to do that is to use this piece right here and then bring it together and bring it down so that it's on the same part of it. So this time we're going to be adding glue to this other piece, and we're putting it kind of like a kissing to this side, but this part is the part that has glue, and we're holding it together. And then we're gonna bring it in and have it sit down. So now when we put it together, we can open this up and you have another spot that's bigger to put loveliness in. And of course we're gonna have to make a gold one like this because it's gonna be gorgeous. It's gonna be gorgeous. It's a gorgeous oval. Put a little tiny bit of glue around it. And then we're going to put it right here. Is that not so adorable? And thank goodness we used the 3 different little magnets, because they kind of just barely are holding on to strength. You see that? Okay, so I am finishing up putting together this layout, and we saw that it has this, and then when I popped it open, I just felt like it needed something right here in the middle, and why not some gorgeous little fans? Maybe a little too much, I don't know. Why not? Why not? Why not? So what we do with these is I'm going to put just a tiny bit of double-sided tape right there to the very edge of my little piece so that I can get the picture underneath or on top, depending on how I want my picture to look. So I'm putting just a tiny bit, and I seem to have really good luck removing pieces of my embellishments with this little double-sided tape. Yes, this is an ATG gun glider, but I use the generic glue double-sided tape from Jungle Tape, and it seems to be okay to remove things. Okay, so here we have, look at that. Now thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I am so happy with this page. I feel like it's doing a really good mix of everything. I love the pink. I love the background of greens in it. And when you pop it open, you have room for 1, 2, 3 pictures. And you have another one here, 4 and 5 right there. So thank you so much for stopping by. Please subscribe. Please leave me a thumbs up. And please comment, ask me a question, talk to me. I love getting to know you guys. And so please leave me a message. Thanks. Bye-bye.